Yeah, I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, that's no thing. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back on my ish walk with a ditty bop. Yeah. Baby keep licking her lips at me, I see her mama. But I proceed to strut in my stuff. I'm listening to the Black Album, no love for the suckers. I got my shoulder brush. Money is folded up, jeans is freshly pressed. I stopped to fold the cuffs, I'm smoother than butter, baby. You love it, baby. Swiping the text on the Sprint, epic, I spit excellence, get it together. I'm the next to blow, like a car with over 500 horses. It's hard to catch the flow, so anything that's in my path is just a stepping stone. Only of course a beneficial, I connect the phone. No time for idle chatter, I would rather just be left alone. It's only money on my mind, trying to collect the dough. I'm back with another episode. Let's go. So if you're too slow to see that I am doing my thing, I gotta show them that I'm living my life. You can't stop me now. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, it's no thing. No, want it with me. I am smoother than peanut butter, still I'm rough around the edges. Like you ain't cut the crust from off the bread. My talk is slick enough to get a fiend to loan me $1, but still I'm thug enough to bust a head. Listen, I bring the balance just like one of them wristbands, and stay grounded while you dudes is sinking like quicksand. I'm always up like a bike with a kickstand, so if you think you'll ever catch me sleeping, better switch plans. I grab the latest flavors off the kickstand. My dress code is always on point like a snitch hand. Yeah, I got the same desires as a rich man, so I can't leave the earth without having a pot to piss in. I'm only twisting up the pot when I'm pissed in. I know for a fact that if I can't smoke the fifth pin, y'all old dudes are playing dirty like a pig spin. I give them not a minute like a clock with no big hand. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am feeling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young dog. Come on, go hard. Y'all don't want it with me. I'm back and I'm better than ever. I am smelling myself and I should, cause in my mirror is the face of a young king. Yeah, it's no thing. No, don't want it with me.
Winners aren't losers. They're winners like me. A loser's a loser. Which one will you be? Winners do deals and winners get rich, while sad little losers sit there and bitch.
Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. You imagine, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
Thunder, Thundercats. Oh, thunder, Thundercats. Oh, thunder, Thundercats. Oh.
Yo, 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 shit is crazy. Oh my God, bruh. Oh my God, bruh. Yo, but anyway, it's your man's Izzy Benz, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. You already know what it is. You already know what it's hitting for. Y'all already know how we do. Yo, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on in. What's up, Gas Mask? What's going on? Shout out again to sponsor of yesterday's show, my guy Trucker Yale. Thank you very, very much, good brother. I will be posting you on the community tab. Y'all know how Trucker Yale do. how he feel about these Thunder Rats. Let's get it.
Cats are on the move, Thundercats are loose. Hear magic, hear the roar, Thundercats are loose. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, thunder, Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
Thunder, Thundercats. Ho! Thunder, Thundercats. Ho! Thunder, Thundercats. Ho!
Oh, yo, shout out to Trucker. Yeah, what up, Lord ADS? What's going on, good brother? How you doing? Hey, listen. Yo, let's talk about the likes before we get into today's show. Is who's right, who's wrong, and who cares? Who's right, who's wrong, and who cares? Shout out to let me start out this by giving a shout out to Cam and to Dame. And if you haven't noticed, I think it was this morning. Cameron did an interview with the Breakfast Club. So shout out to the Breakfast Club. Shout out to Cam. Now Cam's reception was a whole lot different than Dame's reception, and then again, Cam's countenance and the way Cam gets down is much more different than Dame. All right. We all know. We all grew up with Cam. Like he said, he was 21 when he got his deal. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with Cam. You know what I mean? Cameron and I are around the same age. So, you know, I went on the journey with Cam. I don't know Cam personally at all. You know what I'm saying? I know some people around him, but I don't know him at all like that. At the same time, if you were an 80s baby, as we call ourselves, and a Gen Xer, and you was into hip hop, then Cam is one of those guys. Cam is one of those guys. And so is Mace, without a doubt. So shout out to Cameron, shout out to Mace. I'm proud of the transition that the brother has made. They're doing their things with the It Is What It Is podcast. If you like sports, if you like hip hop, if you like Mace and Cameron, make sure you're checking out the It Is What It Is platform. They got way more subs than me, so it ain't like they need my pub, but at the same time, they are definitely doing their thing. It's interesting to me because as a Gen Xer, as someone who comes from that era, someone who comes from New York, but being from Brooklyn, and then going down south, and it's a very unique experience and a very interesting experience. We're going to get into all of that in a minute. Who's right, who's wrong, and who cares? Who's right, who's wrong, who cares? Now, me, I'm one of them people that I could give people credit for where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? I definitely appreciate the aspect of Dame that's the business aspect. You know what I'm saying? On a whole nother level with the whole family office thing. And if you break that down and understand actually what that is and what that means, that's a jewel in and of itself. At the same time, it seems as if maybe the business on the other side of things may be a little bit shaky. I don't know. But in the meantime, between time, let's hit the like button. Likes are absolutely free. Likes don't cost you absolutely free 99. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, make sure you hit the like button.
Push a button. Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push a goddamn button.
Now the likes are free. The LIKES are free, but the LIGHTS costs money, and it costs money. I'm not on Cam or Mace level. I don't have a fan base like Mace, so I need y'all to support the show. We don't have any sponsors. We didn't get no deal. We just a Negro who came up here and got a lot of experience and a lot of dope shit to say. So if you like the show, if you enjoy the show, if you want to keep the show going, this show is for you, by you, for us, by us. We the FUBU of YouTube. So support the show, support the streaming now, man.
Show me the money.
Back to the spot for a Glock. I took a long overflow, but still got a knock.
Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, Trucker Yale, sponsor of yesterday's show? That's an MF classic. Yes, sir. That Thunder Rat shout out to you. What up, though? What up, though? Emperor Kojak 303, the great number one. Make sure that y'all subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming. My other brothers, JD 1975, Stanley D Rock, the Block, the Audacity Show, Cajun Darkfire, and the crew, man. Subscribe. What's up, Gas Mask? Nightish, what's going on? Speaking of, the night is in the building. Shout out to the night who blessed us with this dope players anthem. Salute to you, good sir. Salute to the brother Nightish. Appreciate that dope anthem. You know, if you want some dope anthems like that, you want the graphics or whatever, holla at the night, man. Holla at the night, Nightish. You know what I'm saying? He be doing this thing over there. He got some dope graphics. I gotta put up on my community page. I do have the Lego Izzy bands, and that was done by Nightish as well. But holla at the brother, got reasonable rates, and he got great turnaround time and good customer service. All right. So shout out to Nightish. Right. I'm trying to reach 500 subs in a few watch hours. I'm trying to get paid. Yo, help the brother get to his goal. My brother, Emperor Kojak 303, the great. Yo, what's up, Marcus Evans? What's going on? Cash Kid, shout out to you, good brother. Shout out to you. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. What is going on? Please listen. Y'all know how I do. Please don't bring beefs from other places over here, because I don't even know what's happening. I promise you, I don't even know what's happening. Yes, the bounties, absolutely. You know the bounties are on, brother. Yes, the bounties are on. Absolutely. We got chat bounties, and this should be coming up. It's $10 per 5 minutes, $50 for 2 weeks, and $100 for 2 months. That's how we do. Preferably through the Cash App, but however you do it is fine. That's the chat bounty system. Yes, sir. We do have chat bounties, and we do have panel bounties. You already know what it is. You already know what's here for. Support the show. Hey, Reese, how you doing, sister? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, chat bounties are always on. We like to show love over here. This is y'all show as well. You know what I'm saying? This is my show, but y'all show as well. So Cam, in my opinion, and maybe you might disagree, did a very dope interview with the Breakfast Club. So we're going to get into that real quick. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that real quick. He said some key things, and he said some key things, and he went into the Dame situation or whatever. And so Cam is trying to let the Dame situation go. They're peoples. And I think that he did. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Oh, shit. All right, let's get to it. Let's go. Shout out to my peoples. Who's Webster? What does that mean? I don't know who Webster is. Who is Webster? $10. Webster for $5. Who is Webster? You gotta tell me who Webster is. Thank you very much for supporting the show. Are you calling Nightish Webster? Like, I don't get that reference, but are you calling Nightish Webster? Is that who you're referring to? Okay, go ahead. Okay, shout out to Nightish. Okay, go ahead. Give Nightish 5 minutes in the chat about Nightish. If you want to come back, it's just $10, bro. Or wait the 5 minutes, but y'all fight it out with money. That's the only way to fight it out over here, with money. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, Lord ADS, setting it off. I appreciate you.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Two guns with me, I hope niggas play. I was once told jewelry and nice clothes don't mean you getting money. That's something that a broke nigga said.
Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around. We get down, 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 down. Break bread or fake dead, break bread or fake dead. Just don't play around. We get down, 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 down.
Let's do good business. Make the Cash App ring during the stream.
Yo, because of my guy, Lord ADS, we only need 24 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. What's up, Fair Soul? What's going on? Dude don't even want to say his name. Wow, okay, I got you. Hey, Iberco, if you handle that for me, just put him on 5 minutes. Thank you very much for supporting the show. If y'all want to bring Nightish back in the chat, do so through the super chat or the Cash App preferably, and hit him with 10 minutes to bring Nightish back. Y'all, I appreciate you very, very much. Because of my guy, Lord ADS, we only need 24 more people, these $5 a piece. Support the show, support the stream. Now, so Cam was on the Breakfast Club, and this is what Cam had to say. Yo, y'all know how the Breakfast Club do sometime. So we're going to be very safe than sorry. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Shout out to the Breakfast Club, but y'all don't be acting right. So we got to do it like this. We got to do it like this, baby. We got to do it like this, sugar. I don't got OBS, so I can't flip the screen, invert, and all that other good stuff. So we're going to do what we can do, how we do it. So this is what Cam had to say, in case you missed it, about Dame, and we're going to talk about it. Let's get to it. So, first of all, let me just say this. Cam seems to be on this grown man-ish. He's matured a lot. Shout out to Cam maturing and getting his thing together on this grown man-ish. And, you know what I'm saying? So Cam really didn't want to go into it, but he was asked, and this is his response. Let's get to it. Let's see what happened.
But shout out to Joe Vesey for even giving me the idea to want to do it.
Oh, so it's the Joe. That's my man.
Yeah.
What made you want to get into comedy now? Because you always been funny, right? Always.
I'm be honest, it was Joe Vesey.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna say and hold you. When he said he has a stand-up that's done, and he just wanted to put it in my lap and say, Cam, do what you can do with it. And I'm like, he's not on this show because paperwork.
Now, when he said he wanted to put it in my lap, I'm surprised Cam didn't say pause. Do y'all think that has something to do with yo, shout out to the night. The night came through with big money. Yo, we don't do no Tito tricks over here. The night came through. I'm gonna show y'all. The night, it says the night. So the night came through with big money. He came through with that 50 spot. It says the night. We don't do no doxing, but he came through with that big 50. I appreciate that, Nightish. Get Lord ADS up out of here for a week, Goofy. Yo, thank you very much, Nightish, for supporting the show. Thank you very much, Lord ADS. Lord ADS, it's $40. $40 if you want to come back because you already paid $10. Nightish paid $50, so it's $40 if you want to come back. Code, if you could give my man's the boot. Well, I got him. Yeah, man, I got him. Damn. Yo, so preferably if you can't ADS, if you're trying to come back through the Cash App, man, because I think when I go ahead and Cole, if you can just put them on in case you want to come out, put them on timeout for a week you know what I'm saying, in the chat or with the timeout, if you don't mind, for the maximum amount, you can put him on and it will fix it later. So that way, if he wants to come back, he'll be able to chat and bring himself back. But thank you so much, Nidish. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Nidish is now a sponsor of the show. Make sure y'all subscribe to the Night to Nidish over there on his channel. Nidish, you can, bring Nidish back, code, and then Nidish, you can put your channel in the chat. You can put your channel in chat. I appreciate you, Kojak303 Gaming. Make sure y'all subscribe to my man's Kojak303 Gaming. Let's get to it.
God damn it, I like the way you do business.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation.
Again, shout out to Nidish, sponsor of the show. Appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Tonight, what's up, Cash Kid? What you talking about? Yeah, you have to do that, Izzy. I restored Nidish. Thank you very much. Nah, as long as you get paid, I'm good. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much, ADS. All right. Now you could bring yourself back. It's only $40 to bring yourself back. You bring yourself back. I appreciate it. But shout out to Lord ADS. Read the chat, Izzy. All right. I read it. I got you. That's how it goes. Money talks and bullshit walks. Bullshit runs the marathon. That's fact. That's fact. Cash App preferably. Yes, ma'am. Cash App preferably. Preferably to the Cash App, because once I ban him for the week, it's, you know what I'm saying, he ain't gonna be able to super chat. So yeah. Preferably through the Cash App. This is kind of how it goes. That's how it goes. All right. I got you. I got you. Shout out to Nidish, sponsor of the show. Let's get to it. Let me make sure I got everybody. I appreciate that, brother. Fear Soul, what's up, bro? All right, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Let's go.
Kind of took a while, but it was purely when he had a stand-up. And I'm like, I'm going to find a home for it. But why not put a show together after that? It's really totally Joe Vesey that gave me the idea to put a comedy show together.
You know his dad, Peter Vesey, one of the best sports commentators ever.
Hey, Joe Vesey's like a street basketball player and all that shit too, man. So shout out to him. That's how I came about.
Oh,
no more, no less, man.
I got to ask, where did the friction with you and Dame come from? How did that happen?
I don't know. It's nigga Dame, like,
he was a manager or partner with you at one time, right?
Dame did a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Like today's going to be my last day Dame dashing.
Us too. Us too.
Yeah, because it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? So to be honest with you, pardon me. To be honest with you, I feel like I got set up.
So Cam said today is gonna be his last day Dame dashing. Now he did give Dame credit. He's gonna go further to give Dame credit. We're gonna play it. He said that Dame is responsible for a lot of his successes. Shout out to that. That's some real man shit. You know what I'm saying? To admit that and to give homage to the homie, you know what I'm saying, and put you on. So shout out to Dame. Shout out to Cam for that. Yeah, I got you. I got you, bro. It's all good. I appreciate you. All right, let's get back to it. Let's see what's going on with it.
It felt like Dame had all these problems with me and never said it and was looking like a reason to say it. I was in a terrible deal at Epic Records. I grew up with Dame, and Rockefeller was up, and he helped me get out that deal. And then I actually signed me to Rockefeller, then helped me get my group on Rockefeller. Put out a platinum album. The Diplomats was born.
Yo, we gotta give Dame props. Shout out to Dame Dash for putting his mans on. Shout out to Angry Man for putting me on. Shout out to the people who look out for their peoples and put their peoples in position to win. Now, you gotta do the work once your man puts you on, but you gotta do the work. But shout out to the peoples who put their peoples on. Salute.
Boy, it's good.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out to that. That's real stuff. What's up, Teller Bell? What does that even mean? What you mean? What you mean, Teller Bell? What does what even mean? What does what even mean, Teller Bell? Talk to me, brother. What are you speaking of? because of Nightish and Lord ADS, we only need 23 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all make sure y'all help us reach our goal today, man. Support the show, support the stream. Now, man, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. What does what even mean, good brother? What the freak is that? Why is it showing up like that? That's wild. We don't like that. All right. Yeah, that's a little better. All right. What? Hey, today, what he's saying is, what that means is it was a slick way, it was Cam's slick way of saying it's the last time he's gonna talk about Dame. And it's the last time he gonna really like go in on Dame or go elaborate about the situation or whatever, because he feel like Dame set him up. And let's be honest, Dame set him up. Dame, like I told you before, Dame looked at the landscape. He see that Cam is rocking with 50. He don't really like that because him and 50 is going back and forth. Let's be real. Let's oh shit. Damn, son. God, no. Oh Lord. Yo, y'all see the light. So y'all see it's really blue, but the light be making it look purple, but it is what it is. And the light just fell. All right, we Gucci. We back on. All right, so Dame looked at the landscape. I don't know Dame personally. Again, I know people that know Dame, but I don't know Dame personally. My Durham niggas, my Bull City niggas was clicked in with Dame for a little while. Shout out to those cats. Salute to them. And I don't know what happened with that. I've been out to see in North Cac for a minute, but the situation with Dame is like this. He looked at the landscape and he saw that 50 and Cam was buddy-ish. And this is around the time when 50 and Dame have words. So he's feeling a way about that. That's number one. But also he looking at the success that 50 have with trolling. But that's what 50 do. That's who 50 is. That's who 50 is. That's what 50 do. That's one of the things that 50 is best at. He know how to do it. He can back it up. He funny with it, and he gonna come with it, and he gonna talk his shit. That's just what he do. And he'll even clown himself from time to time, and then go back to trolling everybody else, right? So that's just what 50 do. So, but Dame is looking at it, and Dame like, so the way to success. And I don't like it. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like it at all. It's counterintuitive because that's not what Dame do. Dame is the type of cat that could find talent and bring out and cultivate and bring out the best of people. But he also brings out the worst of people too, because of his personality. He has what we would call a prickly personality to a certain degree, right? And I'm gonna be honest. I got a lot of that too. I got a lot of Dame Dash like quality. And I like Dame Dash like qualities. We are an acquired taste, yo. Anybody just can't be around me because I'll wear you out. Like you just won't be able to. My energy is too crazy, right? And Dame suffered from that too. He's a very creative person, a very intuitive person, a business-minded person, but he sees himself as a god among men. So because of that, a lot of people can't really, and then he fly with his mouth. So a lot of people can't really take that. And he ain't afraid to say what he think or what he feel, whatever the case may be. So that's an acquired taste. That's kind of hard for a lot of people to take down. Pause. No pun intended, right? Ain't no doubt. Hell yeah, Dame set him up. Yeah, Dame, but not in a. I don't think Dame really. This is the truth. I think Dame didn't really have no stuff against him like that, but I think that Dame is real salty about this 50 situation. I think Dame is real hot and real tight about Cam being entwined with 50. That's really what I believe it is. And I could be wrong, but that's what I believe it is. From the outside looking at it and knowing how I give it up and knowing the similarities in our personality, I could tell that's probably what it is. That bothers him, but he ain't gonna say it outright like that. He gonna just talk about the pat, and then he gonna try to make a joke out of the pat, and make it seem like, yo, that nigga Fifth patted that nigga Cam on the ass, which that didn't happen, right? So that's how that went down. So we gonna get into it. Let's go.
It was great, and he did a lot for me. So I always attribute that. Not only I knew niggas since I was like 10, 11 years old. You know what I'm saying? And when Rockefeller fell apart, he's still my man. He's my man last year. You know what I'm saying? He's been my man this whole time. But to me, it's like a setup because no matter what, so publicly I've been giving this man props for 25 years. And it hasn't been a smooth 25 years, but that's always been my friend. I've never ran to the internet and talked about you. Whether we was having good time, bad time, whatever. What I do over the years is take breaks from you. When I say that, it's like, I didn't call him name for a minute. I'll call him next year, this, that, and the third. And when he started talking about me on different podcasts, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this about? But he was saying, Cam is not a man. He ain't calling me this. Yo, bro, everybody's not built for your personality. I am. I just know how to take breaks from you from time to time because I know your personality. Now I want to deal with it right now. But for him to go to the internet and start talking about me, it was like, really? That's what the fuck we doing?
So, Cam, they've been friends. You know, Cam considered Dame his friend, his man up until now. He considered Dame his friend and his man. He said, I considered him my friend up until last year. Now, of course, they didn't have no perfect relationship from what I could gather. You know what I'm saying? Men do what men do. Cam is like, Cam is a king in his own right. Cam is, Cam gonna do what Cam do. Cam is the leader of his pack. So it's kind of like Dame is an older dude too. So Dame kind of look at, Cam as like a little brother or whatever the case may be. That's why he gave that Fredo. That's why he gave that Fredo reference, by the way, which was crazy, Dame. I know you don't watch my little show, brother, but that Fredo reference was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And what was even crazier was that meme with you with the hair, with the Michael Corleone hair, and you having this face. Yo, that was crazy, B. I don't know. I don't know about all that. That was crazy, B. I ain't gonna lie. That Fredo shit. Cause yo, real talk, real spill. Yo, Cam is a mad loyal nigga. Like you could tell, like Cam is a loyal dude. Like he's a loyal dude, as loyal as a street nigga can be. As loyal as a street nigga could be, Cam is a loyal dude. And you know what I'm saying? I could feel his pain as well. Cause it's like, yo, it's kind of like that AM shit. And shout out to my homie, and I appreciate him dialing it back for me, right? Because it's like, yo, when the man that put you on is talking shit about you online, and you a man, if you don't respond, you got your girl, you got your peoples, you got all kinds of people looking at you like, yo, son, since when do you take this shit from anybody? Like, you want to let this nigga, and like you try to let it ride for as long as you can, but then after a while, it's like, nah, like, yo, I don't got nothing against you, but I can't let you be out here talking crazy about me in the streets. Like, that nigga have my name in his mouth, like type shit. So, yo, you could, like, friends, we talk crazy to each other behind the scenes. We know that. Men, when we friends, we don't spare each other feelings or talk light with each other or be all like coochie cool with niggas. We ain't doing that. We're gonna talk real. We're gonna talk square business, and we're gonna just get to it, right? As men, at the same time, doing that in a public setting or a public space is very inappropriate because most people, number one, they try to choose sides because they don't really recognize the dynamic of your relationship. Number two, there's people that ride for you that ain't gonna ride for your man, and they'll try to get involved in that, and they'll try to make some extra shit pop, which when it don't usually be that way. So it's a lot of things and a lot of dynamics that make it very dangerous for Dame bringing it to online. And that's what Cam is trying to say. Yo, look, there's niggas that would delete and die for Cam. There's niggas that would delete and die for Dame. So when two men have an issue, though, that's between those two men, and they gotta work that out. Like they especially when they got love for each other, which those two brothers seem to have had love for each other at one point. Nas said it best though. A thug changes and love changes, and sometimes best friends become strangers. You know what I mean? Shout out to Phil. So I feel him though. Is Cam never been a sucker? Exactly. I can feel that. But you know, it's a weird space, right? Y'all feel me on this, man. It's a weird space where you've grown up a certain type of way, but you have children, you have businesses now, you legitimate. And so now, and you're older. So now you're looking upon your life and you like, damn, like that wild stuff that I used to do, that was okay for then. And thank God I survived. At the same time, I can't keep doing that young people stuff that I used to. That's for the young cats. And really, they shouldn't even be doing it, right? So it's like, yo, I want to elevate. I want to grow. I want to be better. And so it's an ill space to be in, because when you was younger, there's some shit you just wouldn't have tolerated or just wouldn't have had. You wasn't going at all. But as you become an older man, you trying to navigate between who you was and who you want to become. You know what I'm saying? It's like a navigation between who you are and who you want to become. So it's a wild thing. So my hat goes off to the brother. I think that he handled it. You know, I think that he handled it pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? I think he handled it pretty decent. Hey, dudes be talking like that when life hitting them hard. Though that way, that was your man's. Yeah, that was his man's. But let's get to it. Let's go.
And when I seen that, I was like, this is crazy. He kept doing different interview. Yo, Cam this, Cam that, Cam this. And I'm like, and then he talked about, the last thing was he said, I didn't promote nothing. We were supposed to go partners on with Honor Up, the movie, and we did an album with A-Track. And he said, I didn't promote it. And I finally gave feedback on why I didn't promote it. I'm like, I didn't want to be in it. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, but this how it happened. From there, avalanche. He just went crazy. Started going crazy. Cam this, Cam that, Cam this. So even point where it's like, bro, now you stretching the truth. You lying about a few things. But that's where it all started from. For me, dissing Honor Up. But to me, if you want to diss my art or my movies or my music or whatever, cool. You start getting personal and start taking mad personal shit. And I'm like, we know too much about each other to be doing personal shit, because this shit could get nasty, because I know a lot about you, you know a lot about me, and I'm mad funny. Like, I don't want to ragdoll.
Yo, I can respect all. Oh, shit. What the freak? God dang. Y'all support the show, man. Yo, I got lights flying out everywhere. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of the show, I got wires everywhere. I got lights flying everywhere. Yo, it's crazy. It's pandemonium in here. Y'all make sure y'all support the show. Support straight. Hit the like button. Likes are free. It's a bunch of wild shit going on. Damn, like how many times is damn like on 4 today? Yo, that shit crazy. All right. I could totally relate to that though. Like I could 100% relate to that. Can y'all relate to that? Like it's like, yo, you kind of dragging it. You kind of doing a lot, and like we know each other like in real life. Like everybody got the perception, whatever perception they got of Cam. Everybody got whatever perception they got of Dame, but they've been around each other for 40 years, for years. 30 years, they know 30 plus years, they know each other. Like they know each other business, they know each other family, they know the wins, they know the losses, they know it all. So it's like, yo, for them to get into it and make it personal is like crazy. Like, but let's go.
Nigga, my man on the internet, especially like, that's what I'm not talking about, but who the fuck is you around to come out with a patch and teeth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never let you do that because you're my man. I texted him, I'm like, yo, bro, whoever you around, you're not around no real niggas, because they would not let you come on the camera like that. And that's kind of how it started when I dishonored him, and shit just got personal. And it was to the point where I'm like, yo, listen, man, this could get nasty. And I spoke to Daniel. I know Daniel was up here with him. Daniel cool with me too. And so he kind of mediated it, and he was like, yo, this shit is not a good look for Harlem, yada, 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 yada. And I was like, cool. I said, listen, it was a Thursday. He said, look, I said, listen, I got something coming out tomorrow. It's already done. If you tell him, listen, this is coming out tomorrow, but I won't say nothing else about him on the internet, cool.
Now, in all fairness, Cam, you could have stopped that, bro. He said, I got something coming out on the internet. It's coming out in tomorrow. 9 times out of 10, Cam, you could have stopped that, right? You could we got to be 100. We got to call it like it is. You could have stopped that. You could have been like, yo, F it, I did that, but I'm going to let it go. You could have let that shit go. Like, all jokes aside, let's go.
He said, it's cool. He said, cool. He's still talking about me on the internet yesterday.
Right now.
Yeah. You know.
Dame ain't letting it go. Dame promised through the brother. Shout out to that brother, man. May your wife rest in peace. I don't know that brother either, Daniel, but he seemed to be a solid brother. Like the street, yo, cats recognize brothers trying to make a difference, trying to make changes in their life. Shout out to all the brothers who might have been living one way, but see the error in your ways and trying to make a change in your life. Shout out to all of y'all, man. All them ghosts out there. Shout out to ghosts. But yo, it's like he ain't letting it go. Damn, you gotta let that shit go, B. It's time to let it go. What's up, Say You Like Podcast? What's going on? It's time to let it go, bro. We gotta let bygones be bygones. If Cam extended the olive branch through Daniel and y'all, it's time to let that shit go, man. Let that shit die. Y'all grown men. Like, what y'all trying to be like on an episode of Grumpy Old Men or something? Y'all trying to be Ray and Claude from Life? What's happening? Like, it's time to let it go. We gotta mature. And I know y'all, you know, I don't think Dame, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't rock the gray. A lot of brothers is gray that don't rock the gray. But once we get to this point where we got the gray, even if you rock the gray or not, come on, man. It's like we gotta, you know, we gotta tighten up. We gotta move with more wisdom. We gotta move with more discipline, more discipline, especially when it comes to our people. Let's get to it.
Cam Capone's on part 15, 17 right now.
Exactly.
And then they go Charlemagne slicing it up. Now, Charlemagne, you just mad because that man said that you move like a girl. And listen, Charlemagne, that man wasn't wrong when he said that. You do move a little feminine, brother. You move a little feminine, and you're not the representation of black men. Like, yo, you just upset about that. You trying to gas it up, put a little bit of lighter fluid on that shit and try to size that up. You should be trying to step back and let them two friends work it out and let them get their shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, they friends. You just a nigga they know. Like, you just a nigga they know. Like, stop it.
And it was like, bro, I thought we weren't going to talk about each other. Cool, that ain't no problem. But to me, to be honest with you, I was tapped out when the nigga issued a $300 million lawsuit. And then he tells Daniel to tell me, yo, tell Cam to give me $1 million and we might let it all go away.
That's Yo, damn, if that's true, bro.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
That's true, bro.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Come on, bro. Like, and yo, real niggas understand what it's about. It's about when Mace, according to Cam, and again, I don't know, but it's like when Cam reached out to you from Mace and Cam, and they was gonna give you that milli, and then you tried to play the role. Come on, you tried to play the role. You tried to play the, yo, if I could get 1 mil, I could get 10 mil. We get it. Hustlers understand, bro. You trying to get as much liquid as you can to make some moves to parlay some shit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to get that Rockefeller bag. You know what I'm saying? Get whatever residuals you could get, whatever you had invested in it. I get it, bro. But like when your people's Cam, because they say Macy, you don't really get along. But when your people's Cam offer you $1 million with him and the next man to make sure you good, like how do you? Nah, bro. Yo, your man's offer you $1 million, and you tried to play him on some. yo, this next nigga offered me 4 million. Like, come on, or 2 million or 8 million, whatever the number was. But it's like, yo, that's your man's, that's home team, that's Harlem. I'm not from Harlem. I'm from Brooklyn, but that's Harlem right there. Like, that's your man that grew up with you. How you gonna, like, why wouldn't you let him eat with you? Why wouldn't you let him eat with, even if it's a milli less than you thought you could get from an outside nigga? Why would you not go with the home team? You know the relationship y'all got. You know what y'all was working on. Why would you not go with that? What's up, the angry man? Turn it, yeah, yo, you can come up if you want to. Shout out to the angry man, the man, the myth, Mom MF, and friend, the angry man in the building. Turning down a mill is crazy. That nigga tried to, yo, I'm gonna drop the link. That nigga tried to finesse, son. That nigga tried to... Yo, Dave thought he was slick. That's it. And now, yo, that shit crazy, B.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
I'm on my grind to get this money. I can't stop it till I'm filthy. Rick to wood, the people, Zebo like the rock. I drop. I ain't no trapper, I'm a hustler.
Yo, what's going on? What's going on, JD 1975? Salute. Yo, let me drop this for my man, Angry Man, real quick. If you want to come through, if you got a couple of moments, AM, this is perfect for you to come through on if you got a couple of moments, man. Because, you know, we can relate, both of us probably in a different way to this situation. We definitely can relate to this. So, yo, this for my man, the Angry Man. If you want to come through, if you got time, brother, the link is in the chat, man. The link is in the chat. This is only for Angry Man for right now, because I got to go pick up my son anyway in about an hour, y'all. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna chop it up with AM if he got a minute. If not, we got what up, JG? What's going on with you, fam? How you doing, man? The link is in the chat, AM. The link is in the chat. What's going on? What's good? Yeah, this is only for AM for right now. But yo, so Dame tried to finesse real quick. Dame was like, yo, if they gonna give me a meal, maybe I could get 2 or 3. Oh, it's not hot? How the link not hot? Oh shit. Okay. I see what happened. My bad. I took away the H. I got it. I took away the H on some bullshit. I got you. Thank you, Cole. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. I took away the H by mistake. Yeah, Dame was trying to finesse, man. That bottom line. He was trying to get a couple, he was trying to take care of that debt and plus get a couple of M's to make some moves with, which, like, yo, at the end of the day, if AM was to bless me, like, yo, it is his, yo, I know you need this, yo, here's a milli. When you can bless me back with 1.5. And I said, yo, AM, yo, do you think you could hit me with 2 milli? And he like, yo, bro, I ain't got the 2 mil. I ain't got the 2 mil to spare. I got 2 mil, but I don't got the 2 mil to spare. So, yo, I can hit you with this 1 mil. You think I would be like, nah, son? No. A bird in the hand always beats a bird in a bush. A bird in the hand always beats a bird in a bush. You don't sit there and wait. Shout out to the man, the myth, the MF and Angry Man. Yo, salute to you, good brother. Salute. Yo, hey. Yo, Dave.
Man, turn down a milli. Like, how you turn, like, yo, he got to go down in history as the first nigga I ever known to turn down $1 million.
Nah, yo, he was like, yo, damn it, I'm slow with this shit. My light fell like 3 times. Yo, he like, yo, you seen the reflexes though? Yo, he was like, that nigga Dave was like, yo, I appreciate that, fam. But yo, NBA YoungBoy was like, he gonna give me $4 million.
So then why not? See, this is how you know Dame is lying, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is how you know he was lying. Because if you trying to get back on your feet
Mm-hmm.
and you trying to get some cash flow,
Mm-hmm.
and just out the blue, Mace and Cam offer $1 million to you. First of all, I'm not even telling them niggas about NBA YoungBoy offering me $4 million.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna be like, okay, cool. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the milli from them.
Mm-hmm.
And then when YoungBoy give me the 4, I'm gonna get him back day 1, and I'm gonna keep the 3 and make it pop with the 3, and then try to do something. Or I might take the 4 and the 1 and make 5, and then try to do something so I can pay these niggas back. But like, I think that was him trying to like run game. Like, yo,
of course,
NBA YoungBoy offered me 4, and y'all niggas, y'all my guys, yo, we from the same hood. Like, you not gonna offer me more than NBA YoungBoy? It's like, bruh, like, niggas don't look. The one thing, the one thing the cats don't realize, right? The realest shit I ever heard somebody with money say was Bootsy.
Mm-hmm.
Bootsy came onto Instagram right before Christmas, and he said, look, I'm gonna tell all my family members right now, don't be hitting me up because I got it, but I don't got it. Like, niggas don't understand
They
that
don't
concept.
understand. They don't understand,
They
boy.
don't-
I got
they don't-
bigger plates. I need bigger baggies, and y'all niggas getting aggy.
Mhm.
They don't understand. Hey, listen, but this is the thing, though, real quick. So now part of the reason why he might not have been able to do it is because part of the debt was attached to his portion of Reasonable Doubt. So, you know, Dame had ownership rights of it. So part of what he was offering for that million or for that whatever amount of money was part of those rights to Reasonable Doubt. You see what I'm saying? So he couldn't have double dipped in that sense, but it's real that what he could have did was he could have did a quick flip if it was going to be like that. He could have did a quick flip, like, boom, gave them their money back, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, with a little bit extra. Yeah, he could.
That was a miscalculation with the whole Reasonable Doubt thing. If I was him, I'd have been gave that shit to Jay. I just gave it to him. I've been like,
allegedly, Jay offered him 1.5 for it. Allegedly.
And that's crazy.
Jay-Z had offered him 1.5 for it way before it came to all of this. Allegedly. I don't know, I don't know, but allegedly that's what the case is.
And that's crazy because I would have done some look. I'm more like on some Dr. Dre type shit. You remember when Dr. Dre just walked away from Death Row?
Yeah.
Like if something's bad and it's toxic and it's just causing so much difficulty, I would rather just walk away. Like if you know you him and you that guy, you know what I'm saying? You're just gonna walk away and just start over. Like, forget it. I'm gonna just start over and make sure I don't make the same mistakes again. But yo, his whole situation is crazy because we know part of the reason his situation is the way it is because one, he pissed off Lior, which was a mistake, right? And then on top of that,
he pissed off Jay.
He didn't see what direction shit was going. Like, and the crazy thing is Bleak, my nigga Bleak warned him. He said, yo, you tripping. And I don't care what nobody say. I believe the biggest thing, and this is why this is irony. It's irony that he's into it with Cameron, because I think that's what really made I think that's what really drove the wedge between them when it was like, yo, I'm gonna bring all of these Harlem dudes into Rockefeller, and you know, when they came into Rockefeller, Cam was dissing Jay. He was dissing Jay while he was part of Rockefeller.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, what do you expect Jay to do? Like, and you know Jay's personality, like, he not gonna get into no argument. He not gonna say nothing. He's just gonna get niggas
immediately.
He's gonna get niggas the slow fade. Like,
he'll start plotting immediately. Like, but the illest, I was thinking, right, and I like Cam. I like everybody involved, really. Like, you know, I got certain personality traits that like both of them, right? But if I had to be one of them, you know that my personality is more like Dame than like Cam, right? But I got both personality traits, whatever the case may be. But
I think you're more like Mace.
Probably so. Out of all three of them, yeah, probably so. But I'm just saying, I probably would be more like Mace. That's true. But
I'm more like Cam's ass with the with the ridiculous shit. But yeah, like he really been playing himself off the strength of, you know, and I got love for Dame. Like, I feel like what he going through is wrong. It's messed up. But if we sat here and acted like he didn't play a role in it,
he played the biggest role. That's what I was getting at. He played the biggest role in it, unfortunately. He doesn't understand, like, what makes him great is also his biggest weakness. You know what I'm saying? If it's his confidence, his swag, his visionary, right? But once he gets ahead of himself, most people, like Cam is saying, most people can't deal with that in people. Most people can't, that energy and that just, yo, I'm Popperton, it's all about me, what I'm doing, like you just around. You know, most people ain't trying to hear that shit.
When you talk shit like that, you got to make sure that you got to make sure that your whole financial situation is insulated to the point where you know you always gonna be good. Cause like you can't be you talking shit like that in that type of industry. Like, people got long memories.
But that's what it is. The same people that you shit on the way up is the same people you're gonna see on the way down.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, like, we both know, all stations in life are temporary. It's a warning to the rich and encouragement to the broke. Like, your station in life changes, so you got to be able to have relationships. Because think about it, and Cam said it. Yo, look at all the people that Dame put on, but nobody don't really rock with him. And after a while, if it's like 4, 5, 6 people, you the common denominator, son. It ain't nobody else. It's you. You got to be honest with yourself and say, yo, that maybe there's something about me that repels people, that even though I put them on, even though I put them in position, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy because the amount of money that dude made, bro.
Ooh.
The amount of money he made, the position he was in, bruh. And he was right there. He was right there. Yo, he didn't even really want to put Kanye on like that.
Right. Oh, boy, was he wrong. Boy, was he wrong. That's true. He really did. He wanted Kanye to just produce and give all the beats to Cam.
Yeah, man. You see the difference in cats when it's situations like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at somebody like 50. 50, he put on all the cats that was around him, but 50 the type, he not gonna let nobody mess up his money. Nobody. I don't care who you are. Like, they said, one dude was telling a story. He said that when they had the crib, Mike Tyson's crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tony Yayo and some dude got into a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And the next morning, they said 50 got on the intercom, was like, yo, who in my house? Yo, meet me in the conference room. He met him in the conference room. He was in there. He asked Yayo, he's like, yo, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And Yayo was like, yo, son called me a, Pussy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he told him, he said, yo, you going on such and such. I forgot the label. It's some small ass label.
Koch.
Like, no, it wasn't Koch. It's another one. I can't remember the name of it. But
I thought Yayo was on Koch for a second.
It might have been Koch. I think he said he was gonna send him to Koch or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, that nigga, because you remember he sent Smurf home because they got to fighting over a Mitchell and Ness jersey.
Yeah, on the tour bus. Yeah,
bruh. Like, and I hate to say
that was one of his major rules, though. You can't fight the homies. You can't, because it's you can't come back from that. It's hard to come back from that. Once you fist fight your homie, Like, is somebody gonna have something in the back of their mind, like, yo,
yeah. But like when you in that position, like cats don't realize, man, when you get to, first of all, it's always been gatekeepers. It's hard to get through, like to break through those doors and shit. And once you break through them doors and you start networking to the where you get to the point where you can pick up the phone and call somebody and make a deal that's gonna make you millions of dollars, you can't be messing that up with ego and attitude and all of that goofy shit. See, Dame thought it wasn't never gonna end.
All good days come to an end, my friend. And relationships are the most important thing. No matter how much bread you got, because this is why I'm saying to you all the time, life is a team sport. No matter how much money you got to be able to build relationships and network with other people. Because if you don't, and if you shit on them on the way up, best believe when it comes to the way down, when you have a little bit of hardship, a little bit of trouble, you ain't gonna be able to call nobody. Yo, AM, you know, people made a big deal about when that time when I was on your label, when I was on the Toxic Avengers and you spotted me that 500, right? People made a big deal about that shit, right? And you know, I gave you the extra, a little bit of extra or whatever. But one thing that I appreciate is, number one, that my homie had it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have it to give nobody nothing, right? You had it. Number two, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that you spotted me because you didn't have to. You spotted it to me and I gave it back to you. I gave it back to you in a timely fashion. But I think that people don't understand, especially people like us, like even amongst friends, if you got a certain reputation, nobody ain't gonna give you shit.
Oh Lord,
look at the babies.
Because I'm getting rid of the bees, okay, so they won't sting us. Yeah. Say the last part you said again.
No, I was saying what people don't understand is if your name ain't good, if your word ain't good, if you didn't know that you was gonna get your bread back, you wouldn't have gave me that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and people gotta understand, like, you gotta
yeah, like we always like, but we was always like that, even when we didn't have much. Like we would loan each other money if we needed it or look out for each other and shit like that. But you know, and that, yo, shout out to like, dudes don't even really know how good of a dude Mace is.
Shout out to Mace,
because that was his idea.
Yeah, and he don't even like Dame, according to
yeah,
Cam.
that was his idea. He was like, yo, let's put this money together and get Dame right. You know what I'm saying? Because that what he going through, that shit ain't right. And that's real shit. But bruh, you can't he turned down $1 million, bruh.
But that's the other thing. He wanted Cam to give him the $1 million. And he's like, oh, what you need niggas to make moves, because he don't understand. He didn't want to owe Mace the same way that he didn't want to feel like Jay gave him the 1.5. It's ego, you know what I'm saying? It's ego, and a lot of times our ego and our yo, like you know, and one thing I appreciate about this, we've said this a long time ago. We like Maya Lansky and Charlie Luciano, and it could switch at any given time. We on the same level at the same time. Any given time, you the boss. Any given time, I'm the boss. According to everybody else, they might look at me the boss, or they might look at you the boss. But between us, we equals. And as long as cats don't get an ego about, yo, and that's why I was telling you, like, and I meant that shit. I know you don't always believe that shit, but I meant that shit. You the man up here. You the man up here. What I look like, I just got here. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't take nothing from me to acknowledge the work that you put in the sacrifices that you made and that you bossed up. And I think that people need to learn from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. Like it don't be feeling like it.
That you the man?
Yeah, it don't feel like it. It don't feel like it. And I'm not saying that in the sense of, yo, niggas need to give me more credit. I mean, for me, it don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? It just feel like I'm doing my thing because it's always another damn level to try to reach and shit. So like somebody you know, somebody that, you know, may have less, you know, subscribers or less notoriety or whatever, it might be like, yo, Angry Man the man. But I be looking at I Show Speed. I be looking at Kai Cenat. I be looking at, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't want to be them though. I'll be honest, I would not want to be them brothers, man. Shout out to them. I would not want to be
I'd want the money. I'd want the money,
but it's hard in this day and age to get to that level of money doing what we do without that level of visibility or without that level of people trying to grab at you. Like, yo, I Show Speed. Shout out to that little brother, man, did his thing 35 days straight doing. But it's pandemonium. I couldn't imagine that shit. I don't want, like, yo, I'm a person. Like, yo, we people, I Show Speed is a person. Like, at the end of the day, you can see it sometimes. He appreciated it, but it's like, yo, damn, like, I can't even eat my burger without niggas putting their hand in my
Yeah, that shit's crazy. But like, you know, when we look at the Dame Dashes of the world, the Jay-Z's, like, really, to be truthfully honest, that's our blueprint. Like, the all of them guys was our blueprint for success, because before them, who really did we look at that we could relate to? There was nobody we could really relate to.
Us.
Yeah, there was
in the living room.
Yeah, there was like because you know, for me, there was successful people before, but those people were successful for certain reasons. Like, we didn't see the come up, we didn't see the glow up. Like, we saw it with them. We saw it with you know, all of the cats in hip hop, you know, in the 90s. We saw them blow up, we saw them get bigger, we saw them become moguls and shit like that. So that was our blueprint for success. And I'm telling you right now, Gen X is going out bad. Like, the way these dudes is you got, because Dame ain't the only one in goofy situations. Like, it's a bunch of them in goofy situations.
Yeah, but I think it's that older. Let's get into that in a second. Give me a second. Shout out to Bishop J. Jermaine. Thank you very much, brother. Like I said, I got you, fam. Hey, man, I never questioned it. I already knew that you was. You said it. You was gonna do it. That's some man shit. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Bishop J. Jermaine. Salute to my guy, Bishop J. Jermaine. Because of Angry Man, Bishop J. Jermaine, Night Issue sponsor of the show, and Lord ADS, we only need 21 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. Hey, Gina789, how you doing, sister? I see you in the building. Thank you very much. Let me thank you real quick, my guy. I appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Yo, facts. Hey, dude, Equalizer said Angry Man is the man in this space. He solidified himself. Yes, he did. I agree with that 100%. It's weird though, bro, because even though
no, I was going to say to him, I appreciate that, but the thing about it is, it's crazy because the way the internet works is you got to figure out how to convert your visibility into money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, before the person would make money, then they would become famous.
Yes.
Now it's kind of backwards.
You gotta, yeah. And that's a little challenging. But yo, I think that you've carved out a nice space for, you know, I don't always agree with some of that shit you say, but it doesn't require me to. You know what I'm saying? But you carved out a nice niche for yourself, a nice space for yourself. You're being yourself. And you're doing your thing, man. Accept your crown, brother. Accept your crown. See, that's part of it too. You got to learn how to be able to accept your crown and understand that when people are giving you compliments, it ain't nothing behind it. It's just sincere and it's real. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean they always gonna agree with your ass, because you know for facts I don't always agree with you. You don't always agree with me, but I can give you a crown.
But I think too, you know, even when you do get like any level of success, I think people like Dame are cautionary tales. Like, you have to check your ego, because if you start getting too big-headed, like on some Dame shit, you end up in that same situation. Like, that's the whole reason why everybody's clowning him instead of feeling empathy for him.
Right.
Because, you know, he talking big shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went on the Breakfast Club, which was hilarious. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, of course I see that,
bro. Hilarious.
We went over it the same way we're doing.
Hilarious. And the crazy thing about it is, because he's so old fashioned, he don't even realize he could fix this shit overnight by being a freaking content creator. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what he's trying to do
now.
That's what he's trying. But the problem is he's trying to do it off the back of Cam, and that ain't good. That ain't good. That'll be like I said, I know for a fact if I was to try to be your nemesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna blow up and I'm gonna get paid, right? But it wouldn't be worth it, because number one, it'll be on some bullshit, and then number two, the karma behind that is just too crazy. So that's where Dame looked at 50, right? I'm telling you, this is what I think, and I could be wrong, but I swear this is what I think. Tell me what you think about this. I think Dame, first of all, Dame is mad that 50 and Cam is cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, I think 50 and Cam are doing business now. So Dame is upset about that, right? But he's looking at 50 and he's saying, yo, you know what? I could try to take a page out of 50 book and start trolling and start doing, you know what I'm saying, to get my name in the algorithm and to get out there and to get back popping again. But you can't do that off your man that you came up with. You can't do that off your man.
But that's a flawed strategy, because that's who 50 is.
Exactly.
He can't help that shit. Like, that's who he is. He's that nigga from the neighborhood that clown niggas and talk shit. Like, that's him. You feel what I'm saying? And then on top of that, 50, you know, I think that experience of almost losing his life, I think it changed him to the point where he probably had 0 F's to give before, but now he really don't got. You know,
he feel like he on extra time. This is an extra man, so he gonna just ride this shit out. I feel you on that.
So he's just on some, yo, I'm gonna go, because like Ja Rule just recently threw an olive branch out there and said, yo, I think it's time to just go ahead and squash this. We grown men, you know, it is what it is. And 50 was like, nah, you gonna beef until my last breath. And I'm like,
I already know.
That's 50.
50 ain't trying to hear that shit. Even though as a grown man, shout out to Ja, that's some grown man shit. We almost 50, so yeah, that's some grown man shit, Ja. I give you that, but 50 ain't letting that shit go ever. You should have never got in that shit. You should have left that shit alone, because he's never gonna let that shit go ever.
Never letting it go ever. And then on top of that, you gotta remember, like, with 50's beefs, there's lives lost. People lost their lives. So he not letting that go. But for Dame to think he can jump in 50's lane, it's like, nah, bro, you can't jump in 50's lane. The only person that can jump in, the only person that's in the same lane as 50 is Donald Trump.
Makes sense.
Because he do the same shit. He trolls the hell out of people and all of that stuff. So like, you gotta be that type of person. But
and Dame is good. Dame is fly, flashy, Mr. Get It Pop. But you gotta understand, now you older, so you were supposed to Dame and not talking about Boogie, because yo, Dame, I can relate, man. Me and my son going through it. I can relate, bro. So I'm not dissing that. Me and my son going through it, my oldest son. So trust me when I say this. But this is the thing, Dame. If you listen to this, which I know you probably won't. Yo, you got gifts and talents. Everybody knows this. Your gift and talent is finding gift and talent. Your gift and talent is putting gifts and talents in position. But you got to remember that is a gift and talent, and that makes you special. Never try to outshine your artist. Never try to outshine the artistry. It's okay with being in the background and being that guy. And I think that you kind of learning that, but I think that you're having a hard time dealing with that. What you think about that, AM?
Yeah, because very few people have been able to make that transition. The thing I noticed about Dame is Dame didn't take any lessons from the other dudes that, you know, you look at Birdman. Birdman rapped briefly. Puffy definitely started rapping. Eventually Dame needed to realize, like, eventually if you're gonna be that dude, eventually you gotta make the spotlight on you. But the only problem was he never did. Like Jay just continued shining, and then he got into that back and forth with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z left him. And like, I think that's the biggest thing. I think he never got over that. I think he never got over it.
I can't say it because Dame still is doing his thing. Don't get twisted. I think with that family office shit, that's that next level money shit, right?
Yeah.
So he still got money and he still has access to money into capital, right?
Yeah.
But
the money he has now, the money he has now doesn't match what he's used to.
I don't know about that, AM. I can't agree with that because you got to think about it. And he pointed it out. If Rachel Ray's business is worth $100 million, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which it is, and he got these properties and this thing and this thing and this thing. It's all under his family office. Like, yo, he has access to a significant amount of capital. But the thing is that I'm sure, because even with the lawsuit against Cam, which was crazy. How you sue your man? That was crazy. And then that was some bogus shit talking about, but I'll settle out of court for $1 million. That's some strong arm shit. You basically like, damn, I should have took the $1 million from you and Mace, but I didn't. And now y'all's like, yo, F me. So now I'm going to try to get this $1 million from you because I wanted to get the $1 million from you. I wanted you to give me the $1 million. So I'm going to try to get it from you like this. Nah, you can't do no shit like that. Come on, man.
But let's be real about it, though. Like, that's Harlem niggas trying to hustle each other. You feel me?
Can't hustle your friend. Like, that's your man's.
And keep in mind, I don't know what he thought with Jay. How long did he think he was gonna be? Because he thought he was over Jay.
Right.
How long did he think he was gonna be over a Brooklyn nigga?
Because Jay is not the typical Brooklyn nigga. Like Jay is a strategic, thought out, plan strategist, chess playing as Brooklyn nigga. So those of us that's like that is a little bit different than a typical Brooklyn nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he probably thought he took kindness for weakness, and he probably thought Jay was gonna be playing second fiddle forever.
Yeah.
Until he retired on some Biggie shit.
Yeah. And like I wouldn't know the details of it if it was, one of my favorite rappers back in the day was Bleak.
Yeah.
So anytime he do an interview, I check out his interview and shit. And Bleak, he pointed out, like he told what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, bruh, Bleak was warning you and you didn't listen to the warnings and shit, right? And by the way, man, I got to give a shout out to 3 people. Shout out to Memphis Bleak, shout out to Tony Yayo, and shout out to Spliff Star.
Shout out to them.
Because them dudes,
shout out to them.
Spliff Stars go ride for Buster. You can't say nothing crazy about Buster. Yayo gonna ride for 50. You ain't gonna say nothing crazy about 50. And Bleak gonna ride with Jay. You ain't gonna say nothing crazy about Jay.
Salute. Absolutely. But you know what the crazy thing is, and I know you kind of made that reference with you and I, but it's kind of different, right? I think if you start out on the same level and you've been on the same level, it's kind of like that's like a little different situation than someone that you put on in the sense of their life success is attributed to you. And this is the thing, and I think Cam and Dame is a perfect example, right? Because Cam, I believe, did right by Dame. I believe Cam gave Dame props. I believe Cam gave Dame credit for everything that he's done for him, and I think Cam was appreciative. At the same time, I know that Cam is his own man and Cam is a boss in his own right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's only going to be such a limit that Cam is going to take before he starts snapping back, and we've seen it.
Yeah.
We seen it because it's like, yo, fam, you know, like, yo, don't bring it to the internet type shit. Like, you know, and yo, I got, like I said, I gave you your props then, and I give you your props now. I appreciate that you accepted that from me, because I know that it was hard to accept because you don't like nobody telling you what to do or feeling like anybody's telling you what to do. So I appreciate that you heard me when I said, yo, fam, if you got any issue with me, yo, you know me, you could come, you could call me. You got all my contacts. Send me, yo, hit me up and tell me where I'm messing up or where you don't like it. And I appreciate you accepting that from me. But Dame didn't accept that from Cam, bro. And that's why they're in the position they're in. Dame didn't accept that from Cam. And Dame is not realizing Cam is a boss. Cam is making shit shake.
Yeah. Yeah. Because he one of the people that adapted to what's going on right now. Like, and this dude's just not adapting. Like, Dame is he late? He late. Like, he should have been ahead of this shit. It's just like 50 said about Banks. He tried to get Banks to get on social media. He didn't want to get on social media. 50 is like, but like if 50 offer for somebody to do something and they don't take the idea, 50 will take, he'll do the idea. Like, fuck it, you want to do it, I'll do it. You know?
And to your credit, you did this because I was like, yo, fam, come on, man. Now I could have been behind the scenes, AM. I could have been an avatar, but I think that it was meant to work out the way. I could have been like Wilson on the needs improvement, man.
Yeah.
And no one would ever have to see my face, and I could have did my voices and did all my shit, and it'd have been a big mystery. Who is Izzy Bands? What does Izzy Bands look like? But now I'm all out here and shit. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a wrap now.
It's a wrap. It's been a wrap.
Almost roll with it.
No doubt. Almost 3 years, bro. Almost 3 years. Shit go by fast. I will give you that. Shit go by fast. And there's a lot of people that's growing, man. Shout out to all the people in the growth, man. And you know, I look forward to my little growth spurt. I haven't hit my little growth spurt yet. I'm kind of tortoising along, but shout out to Cellulite doing this thing. Salute to him. Salute to Mind Chaos Brew.
Yeah, it'll happen once you figure out once you figure out what it is that's gonna cause it. That's when it'll happen. Like, even for me, I didn't think it would be the shorts. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends, you know, on what it is, you know. And even then there's like setbacks and shit too. So like Will, he figured out it was political content.
Yeah, political content. Yeah, shout out to him. And I couldn't, you know, and the truth is that wouldn't be me. You know what I'm saying? So I congratulate him and his success and what he's doing. You know, everything ain't meant for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody shine at their own time. Narrative Dollar said people need to respect content creators that show their faces. I could agree with that, man. What's up, Narrative?
Yeah, that's like I'm sitting back watching cats winning with the panel stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't me. That ain't me. Like I can't do the panel stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Cat, you remember Beans was screaming at me, yo, you could do another Fight Club. Now I'm not about to preside over a bunch of Negroes arguing with each other. Like, I can't do it. It's too much stress to listen to that.
Too taxing. No doubt. What's up, Brownsville? A peace and love to the Brooklyn Kings. A great convo. Never ran, never will. Brownsville never ran, never will. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Nice to get a pleasant comment from you. Thank you very much, brother. Y'all be like Brownsville, support the show. We just need 19 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the shit. I mean, yeah, it's always, yo, this is how we kick it in real life. It's always a dope build when AM is in the building, because we, you know what I'm saying, y'all get to see a little different side of our personality. You know what I'm saying? When we chop it up. But
look at Cash Kid. Cash Kid talking about what he mean. He be on panels. It's different being on a panel and running
it. Yeah, running it is a whole different thing, right? The level of responsibility, the accountability, monitorization, all that shit is much different.
Yeah, and the biggest reason I don't do it is because you can't control what people gonna say. So
Exactly.
somebody could say something. You know, you could have a panel that's like 4 hours long, and you can rack up a bunch of panels that's 4 hours long, right? And then somebody said something on a panel 3 months ago, and somebody just happened to be watching it today, and they saw it and they decided to flag it, and then boom, you get hit with something that happened months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
So like my thing is like if I'm gonna get in trouble for what's said on the damn channel,
at least let me say it.
Me.
I know, I feel the same way on that. Hey, shout out to Andrew Teller. You two are like Gillian Wallow. Oh, salute to Gillian Wallow. Salute to that.
Yeah. Only difference between me and me, only difference between us and them is we don't get into physical fights.
Yeah, nah. I'll never fight. Nah. AM don't know how to let shit go. I let shit go real easy. AM, if we fight, AM is never gonna let that shit go. I'm good. That's my man's 100 grand. I have no desire to fight him. And plus, we older. Like, we ain't got no business. We ain't got no
time to be doing all of that, man. I be laughing at these dudes that's in our age bracket talking about they about to be scrapping and rolling around. Like, bro,
I mean,
you do all that when you was a kid? Like,
yeah, I had enough. That's why I got pistol permits. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got concealed weapon permits just for such an occasion.
Exactly.
I'm not fighting with Negroes. I'm not. And I'll tell you, listen, sir, please, I do not want to fight you. I feel threatened. I feel harmed.
And here's a gem. Here's a gem for all of y'all watching. Unless you're a professional boxer or in the MMA, fighting is a broke man sport.
Sure is.
If you just a regular dude and you out here fighting, that's some broke shit, bro. Because look, 50 said that. He said, yo, you ever notice it's never the dude with money that starts to fight? It's always a dude that ain't got no money.
That's a fact. I'll be trying to fight. I'll be trying to fight, man. It's too much money. I had to be fighting. Hey, shout out to you. Chakra Love said, I like this side of y'all crazy ass. LOL. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Angry Man. What's up? What's up, Chakra Love? Appreciate you. Cash Kid said Izzy was about to. No, I wasn't. That's how rumors get started. Relax. I'm 45. I'm not fighting you niggas. Exactly. That too old to be fighting, man.
At all, bro.
Angry Man. Bishop said, Angry Man, you know, you rock bells in this space. He already know. He know his name rock bells, man. He being fake humble.
I'm waiting for the bread to catch up with the recognition, for real.
Come on, son. I mean, yo, you of course you deserve way more bread. At the same time, family, you know, I'm not pocket watching, but I'm speculating a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like to get what you get. Let me just say, can I get a little bit what you get?
All I can say is I do all right. I can buy a sandwich.
Yeah, you can buy a few sandwiches, son.
I can buy a sandwich, but
you can buy a few sandwiches, sir.
But seriously though, like, yeah, you know, I'm straight, but I got a lot of
already know overhead.
People,
I already
know what I'm saying.
A lot of people, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't talk about, and we talk about every once in a while. But like when you are one of the only people that really make it in your immediate atmosphere, you have a lot of people depending on you. And you know as well as I know, I've had a lot of people depending on me for a long time. So when you have people depending on you, even when you think you got it, you really don't got it because it's always going out. And someone challenged me and said, "Oh, well, you got this and that, yo. So let's flip a coin." I'm like, "Are you crazy? Yo, my people would kill me if I flip a coin on some thousands of dollars and they got needs and they got stuff that I need to get. I can give that to one of my kids or to my people or something."
Yeah, because like recently, so I got the one son that was in barber school. Now he a barber, and he kind of reaching that point as a barber where it's like, I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And so I had to hit up one of my cousins that one of my cousins from Birmingham that's a barber, and he's really successful as a barber. Like he's cut, like he got clients like he got clients like on Marvel movie sets, and like he be cutting famous people's hair and shit. And he got a homeboy that's, I think he Nas's barber. I might be wrong. So I had to hit him up and try to plug him in. And so he's like, yo, we gonna have this barber summit or whatever that we have every year. So, you know, I gotta kick out the bread for my son to go to that, right? So, and then in addition to that, my other two sons hit me up on some, yo, dad, can you help me get a car?
Yep.
It's like, dude, it's like, bruh.
I told you, no, I'm not helping you get no car.
Like, bruh. And like, so the oldest one, I think his mom helped him get a car. Cause like I hit him up and was like, yo, what's going on? You saved your money. He's like, oh, mom helped me. I'm like, you know, that's when you take that sigh of relief. Like that's
but you already know that's gonna come back. You already know you're gonna hear that one again.
Yeah, it's gonna come back. But
you already know
the youngest one, I gotta get him right. And it's like cats don't realize that, like, just like you said, when you one of the few people that's doing well, you know, especially in this day and age, everybody around you is like,
needs something.
It needs something. Like they hit you up on the phone, you be looking at the phone like,
do I really want to answer? Hey, yo, fam,
every time I answer the phone, it costs me money. Like,
yo, son, but yo, but hold on, before I get to that story, yo, I told you my mom's was you know, in the hospital for like almost 3 weeks. She had to go to the rehab, man. That shit. Yo, all that shit's crazy, B. Like, just,
bro,
you know.
How's she doing?
She's okay. Glory be to God. She's okay. She, you know, she's okay. Glory be to God. Is just, you know, she gonna have to go back to the hospital. There's a bunch of stuff going on. But I think that people don't really realize, man, this is another thing that people don't realize too. If you're doing well right now, what you should be doing is you should be having investments and stuff to be able to take care of yourself in the future as well. Because it's not just about right now. Right? Because you never know how your kids feel about you for real. You think you want your kids to love you, you want your kids to be, you know, take care of you, but it's no guarantee. So you gotta put yourself in position that when you're not able to do what you do right now, that while you're getting it, you got investments and stuff that can pay you and take care of you into perpetuity.
Bro,
right?
let me tell you something. I'm gonna be crystal clear about this. I done did tremendously for my children, but I'm not counting on them. I'm not counting on them to take care of me. And I gotta make sure that I'm gonna be straight, because you can't rely on that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And then you don't never know, you know, health wise, we never know. Like, it's so much going on. It's so much they put in our food and the air and everything that we use. Like, we never know physically how we're gonna hold up after a while. So like, you gotta, like, people, what I'm saying is, be preparing for your future as well. You know what I'm saying? It's good to live a certain life in your present, but be preparing for your future as much as you possibly can.
Yeah. And the thing about it is, when you're, and it's crazy because when I was younger, and I don't know if you felt this way too, but when I was younger, I always wanted to be that person. I always wanted to be the one that was successful, that everybody could look to or whatever. But, you know, when you're young, you don't think about,
you don't understand what that really means or what that really looks like.
I
told you. You don't remember? You don't remember one of my biggest dreams is? What's one of my biggest dreams? To be the man on the pitch. Go ahead. What is it?
To be extremely successful so you can put people on and shit.
Right. But I want to be that man on the wall.
Yeah.
With the ascot. I told you, I'm gonna have an ascot. I don't care what y'all say about the ascot. I'll be the man on the wall with a smoking jacket, even though I don't smoke, and an ascot. And my great grandchildren be like, yo, who is that man? That's my great grandfather that made it happen for the family that we live today. That's why, I've always thought like that since a young guy.
Too. I want my great grandchildren to be good and have a picture of me, a painting of me on the wall. Like, yo, he made it happen. Like that's the patriarch of the family. Like, yeah,
he changed our trajectory, no doubt. And see that, but see, that comes, you gotta prepare. So getting money, and that's why a lot of people, when people be like, you ain't got this or you ain't got that, I'm like, yo, fam, you just don't understand. I'm a collector. I try to get things that I know are gonna make me money later. I'll spend the money because I like spending money, and sometimes you gotta protect yourself. So you get something like a gold coin, or you get something like a collectible, or you get something that you know that you're gonna get added value or money for later, some real estate or some stocks or some crypto, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But if you're a person that likes to spend money, you might want to get something tangible that you can look at. That you can sell later on, that's gonna expand your profits. But yeah, man, like, yo, you got to be you got to be living now, but also preparing for the future. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Because nowadays, like people don't realize. I don't think people realize, like, you go on YouTube, you watch all of the people that's doing it, that's, you know, balling and doing well for themselves. There's a lot of people out here struggling. Like bad, like really bad, like.
And we've seen a lot of people get a lot of money and then be struggling really bad, like Dame allegedly, right?
Yeah.
We've seen people get a lot of money. I know people who have multi millions and is out there looking real bad right now. So you gotta be wise with yourself. It's cool to shine and be cool and all that, and enjoy your money. That's what it's there for. At the same time, be preparing for the future as well. Bishop J.J. Man $5 said those life insurance commercials become real when you're in your mid-40s. Yeah, and by that time, it's a little late. You should still get it, but you should be getting that life insurance when you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
Get you that term policy. Get you that whole life policy. Learn what annuities are. Learn, different instruments. You know what I mean? And this is not financial advice, but I'm just saying. But yeah, you're right, Bishop.
Yeah. The best advice for all the young cats out there, if you making decent money the way you got disposable income, the best thing to do is to put that money aside until you get to once you get to 100K, that's when your money really can work for you. Like, that's when your money can really start gaining. Because what is S&P, that on average, that's like 10%.
10%, yeah.
So
average about 8 to 10% per year.
Yeah, so every single financial analyst that I've ever seen talking about it, they said, yo, get to that first 100K and then compound interest really start working for you.
Yeah, that's real. At the same time, too, don't despise humble beginnings, because sometimes people gotta start where they are to get in the habit. So if they get a little Acorn account, or they get invest in some crypto, a little bit Bitcoin, like maybe $100 every time they get paid in Bitcoin. Like, it's okay to build up to a whole Bitcoin, right? You know what I'm saying? It's okay to buy a little bit of Bitcoin, or a little bit of this stock, even though it's like $10,000 a share or whatever. If you pay $100 into it, you still own a percentage of that stock, and it's still gaining interest. So this is not financial advice, but those are little things that you could do to get your bread up as well. In the meantime,
could you imagine if we would have had smartphones and these apps when we was younger?
Man, we had already been there, brother. Because half the shit we done thought about way before they did it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. Like, yo, Grub, we was like, yo, I wonder how we could set it up where we could get a partnership with McDonald's and get there and deliver. We was like, yo, I wonder how we could do this and how we could do that. Yo, even before Redbox came out, we was coming up with, we legitimately came up with the idea of streaming in the living room without even knowing. Remember, we was like, yo, these DVDs are cool, but what if you could have 1,000? Remember, I was like, yo, what if you could have 1,000 of your favorite movies at your fingertip, and you just press a button and then your movie is there? Also, the book idea never came. It's something like the book idea that I have, but I still haven't seen all the way yet. But yeah, it's like we came up with these ideas back in the mid 90s, man, early 2000s. It's like crazy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. but you know, that's a testament of I think too, when I look back at it, when you have access like that to that, when you're an antenna like that, I think it's only a matter of time before you pop off. You're living proof. It's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before you totally pop off, because it always was in you. Like we see the stuff that we legitimately powwow together and say, yo, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, but we just couldn't figure out how to do it. We was just ahead of the technology, like I heard you say, of our time.
Yeah,
We was held back by the technology of our time.
Yep. It had to catch up to us. You know what I'm saying? That's like I first had that epiphany when I was watching Iron Man, and he was watching the video of his father, and his father told him, he was like, yo, you my greatest creation. You're gonna be able to do more than me because I'm limited by the technology of my time. And that's real shit, because like, bro, if we would have had half this stuff available, that's why when I look at the younger kids now that take all of this shit for granted, I be looking at them like, bro, you have no idea the amount of opportunity. Like, the smartphone and the internet has made the world way smaller than it used to be. Like before, the world was big. Before, like, you want to try to start remember we wanted to do t-shirts, we needed a screen press, we needed
all that
of that shit.
Now you could go to another company, download the idea, and they'll just send you the profits. They'll send it off, shipping and everything. Yep. But we did, but what we could do, we did do, because I had my remember I came up with the t-shirt. You came up with the design. We designed it. We came up with a t-shirt. We broke bread on that. We did we did our mixtapes, whatever. We broke bread on that. So we did what we could do, and then you know what I'm saying.
We did the shoot. Your brother was doing Uber before Uber.
Yeah, he really was. He really was.
He was doing.
He really was. Shout out to him. Recipe. He really was. Now I think about it, he damn sure was.
Yeah, that was
damn sure was.
That was Uber. That was like, that shit is crazy.
He was doing Uber Black, as a matter of fact.
Yep.
But he damn sure was. He damn sure was. But hey, listen. Hey, shout out to Ari Nicole. Well, what's going on here? Hey, everybody. Hey, Ari Nicole, good to see you. Emperor Code said, yeah, I want that too. Like 300 years from now, my issue looking at a portrait of me and shit. Hey, no doubt. Did I say issue?
Yeah, it probably was spell check, probably changed the word.
No doubt. Exactly. I got my whole life policy when I was 22, shit paying dividends right now. Yeah. And like, that's a whole nother thing, man. You know, I've had my life insurance license for almost 14 years. I don't have it anymore. I should have never let it lapse, but I let it lapse a year and a half ago.
I'm still mad, bro. I'm gonna tell you one of the most frustrating things for me, right? And this is really important for us, you know, as black men, any black men that's watching this. You have a duty and a responsibility to learn the way the game is really played. And the reason why I say that is because a while back, I had like a couple of little issues that I was able to map out with my CPA, but I was like, yo,
I need a CPA badge.
Like, I was like, yo, we're at such a disadvantage because unlike, you know, other groups that may be more successful generationally, you know, I can't go to the older men in my family and ask them questions about certain things. Like, I can't go to them and ask them like, so give me the ins and outs, because you know, when it comes to financial stuff, there's the bare bones of it. There's the stuff that you'll read in a book, but it's not the
stuff that helps you build wealth and go to another level. I already know
the ins and outs, like the little tricks that you can do. So it's like, bro, I can't go to them and be like, yo, how do you set up a living trust? What should I do in this situation? What should I do in that situation? You can't go to them for that, because most of them were just working class dudes that never started no businesses and never went through the ins and outs. You feel what I'm saying? So like, unlike now, if one of my sons start a business and they come to me like, yo, I'm trying to start this business and I don't know how to do this. I'm like, I'll know what to tell them. Like, yo, you need to go do this and you need to do this and you need to do that. Right. But that shit is crazy. Cause like growing up, nobody, like, we was grown when we learned how to really do the credit shit and all of that.
Yeah, we came nice with it, but yeah, we was grown when we learned it. But hey, we came nice with it. Hey man, I appreciate you coming through. It's been a dope build. Yo, I gotta go pick up my little Izzy, man. I gotta go pick him up from school. I appreciate you. Any last words, my good brother?
Nah, man, appreciate you for having me. Have fun in that carpool line
for an hour and a half. Thanks. I appreciate it. If my phone wasn't acting up, I would continue to stream, but my phone be acting up on that. He go to a new school, so it do not act right on that side of town. So
word.
Yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I'm gonna holler at you. Yo, shout out to everybody that supported the show. Shout out to Niger sponsor show. Shout out to the Angry Man. Shout out to Laura ADS. Shout out to Bishop J. Jermaine. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Brownsville. Appreciate you. Shout out to Bishop J. Jermaine again. Thank y'all so much for supporting the show. Listen, y'all can always support the show. Listen, also, if y'all want more like insurance talk, I had my insurance license for 14 years. If y'all want more insurance talk from a perspective of someone who came up like you and might, and can identify with the things that y'all going to, y'all hit me up through the email and let me know. Or if y'all have other things that y'all want to talk about, like credit or whatever, I'm really good at that stuff. I don't brag about it, talk about it, because I don't have no way to talk about it. But if y'all want information like that, if y'all want me to talk about stuff like that, hit me up in the email, or better yet, y'all make sure y'all hit it. Tell me with the Cash App, man. Salute to you. All right, go ahead and check out Drip's after show. Shout out to Drip. He's having the after show. Hey, her way first. Hey, Miss Jill 1991. What's going on? Hey, the Lockhart Perspective. How you doing, sister? What's good? What the hell TV? What's good? JG in the booth. What's up, Keon? JD 1975. Narratives and dialogues. Miss Lockhart. Yeah, she said I like a sandwich. American Tradesman. What's good? Y'all, appreciate you. Vaughn Bryant, greetings, peace, joy, and grace and abundance to you too. Definitely, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I gotta get out of here. We out, man.
Enjoy the show. Dope discussion, deserve dope donation. Spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dope. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.